Alright, I'm back. My apologies. I lost connection for God knows why I lost connection. Blame technology. And also, I pressed finish. I supposed to press try again, and I accidentally pressed finish to cancel the video basically. I mean to end the video. So my apologies for that. But back where what I'm about to do here, the WWE Hell in a Cell 2018 preview. What comes to Raw SmackDown? It's gonna be this coming Sunday on September 16th, 2018. I was just about to go through the cards, and then all of a sudden this happened. All of a sudden connecting to take care of happened, and then I pressed the button by accident when it comes to ending the video. So I apologize for that. Um, but yeah, I was talking about before, before I was about to get into the card where there's no match announced for the pre-show for Hell in a Cell, and it'll probably will be announced during the day before pay per view goes on the air, or maybe the day before, um, maybe on that day they'll probably not will announce it. But either way, I don't care. And also talking about that, maybe Nakamura could be on there, by Rectify talking about it. And hopefully for those that were in the video will that was watching that was viewing this video and they come back in. Again, I apologize for what just happened there. And I had lost connection. I don't know why. I don't get why, but I'm back now. Hopefully it stays that way. But let's just get to this show. Well, let's get to what's gonna be on the show. So again, no announcement for the pre-show yet, but whatever. Let's talk about the main card. I'm gonna start from the bottom and all the way to the top. I'm gonna say there's one match that's in the middle of the card. When it comes to reading right now, I'll say that one for last. And there you go. Good, because that's that match is gonna be the main event. And you're probably thinking about what the WWE Championship. No, yeah, that's gonna happen. I mean, it'll be nice, um, but think about who's WWE champion right now, and think about who Vince McMahon is pushing over the WWE champion. But anyways, tag team match for the Raw Tag Team Championship. The tag team champions themselves, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, versus two members of the Shield, Seth Rollins, who's the WWE Intercontinental Champion, and Dean Ambrose. My guess, based on what WWE is going to be doing here when it comes to the Roman Reigns agenda, and then with the whole top 10 list of the greatest factions of all time, where WWE has the number one. It wouldn't surprise me if we see Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose to win the Raw Tag Team Championships. When we get to the main event, the Shield will have all of the major championships on Raw, except the Women's Championship, unless they have a woman, a female wrestler to be part of the Shield. Whatever, but I'm just saying that's all they need. Hey, Rousey could fill in that shoe. Anyways, but who I want to win now, as far as the match is going to be, Ambrose, since the feud that was built up for SummerSlam, and the whole thing with the Ambrose returning from that Go Home show. And basically after this the whole SummerSlam deal with Seth Rollins becoming the Intercontinental Champion, the feud continue on when it comes to Rollins and Ambrose's issues against Ziggler and McIntyre. Who I want to win? Nah, I think the match is gonna be good. I think this is gonna be opening, if I'm not mistaken. This might be the opener of the match. I mean, of the show. And who I want to win? I really don't care about the Shield anymore. And based on what WWE is doing with Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, why even bother trying to invest in those two when we all know that they're not gonna go anywhere anyways. Especially We don't know what the road's going to end with him. You know, but uh, now I know the match is going to be good, but I really don't care about this match at all. And I I guess if I have to choose, I gotta go with Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre to retain. I don't care about Seth Rollins and Daniels being tag team champions. I don't care about them being the the guilty by associations with Roman Reigns when it comes to the Shield agenda and also the slash Roman Reigns agenda. I don't care, but I'll still watch the match to see how that plays out, and that's what I'm gonna say from there. WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair, the SmackDown Women's Champion, versus in people's mind, Stone Cold Becky Lynch. Unless she's drinking beer and flipping off people with her middle finger and beating up on her boss, no, she's not Stone Cold Becky Lynch. And people stop also comparing Dean Ambrose to Brian Pillman, because it was during that time too, by the way. You know, because he's a lunatic fringe, and it's some people say it's the same similarity of Brian Pillman being the canon. I'm sorry, but Dean Ambrose pouring out a ketchup and mustard and squirting his enemies is fucking stupid, and it's not being a lunatic. A lunatic is what Brian Pillman did when it comes to Stone Cold Steve Austin, invading his home and then pull out a gun. That's what a lunatic should be acting like. A lunatic will do anything to kill you, not squirt you with mustard and ketchup. Just saying. But anyways, um, how did I get? Oh yeah, because of Becky Lynch. Because fans were calling Becky Lynch Stone Cold. Becky Lynch. But anyways, this match itself, I want Becky Lynch to win, but at the end of the day, what was the point of saying to go for her anyways? Because WWE has an agenda with Charlotte Flair, and this whole build up with Charlotte Flair um makes no sense, and it doesn't mean anything because and the whole thing with Becky Lynch being a heel, and then creeping on fans and all that, and like this build up, this feud between Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch is a prime example of insulting my intelligence. It really is. It really is. Because fans wants to cheer Becky Lynch. They don't want to boo Becky Lynch. They want to boo Charlotte Flair because they don't want to cheer Charlotte Flair. And Thomas says something here about Ambrose is more like Eugene than Pillman. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I guess that's your opinion. um, but yeah, this match itself, I want Becky Lynch to win, but it doesn't mean anything anyways because Charlotte Flair is WWE uh prize jewel when it comes to the women's division, especially when it comes to SmackDown. Charlotte Flair is overrated. I mean, I knew she's always been overrated, but I was always trying to look past that. And then, sure enough, with her returning and all that, I'm like, it's really irritating me that Charlotte Flair is getting these opportunities over Becky Lynch, and it it really is a damn shame too for Becky Lynch. It sucks for Becky Lynch. So yeah, Becky Lynch is getting over more than she ever been before because WWE just stupidly decided to turn her heel, and now we're in a position where Becky Lynch is going to go up against Charlotte Flair at Hell in a Cell, and she might lose. She should win, and I'm going for her to win. She should win and become the SmackDown Women's Champion. And there you go. Hell in a Cell match from SmackDown. Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy. I'm looking forward to this Hell in a Cell pay-per-view for one reason and one reason only. Jeff Hardy. Thomas. Did hear Ambrose has a bit more of a type edge since he became since he came back. But he's a Reigns puppet. Yep, he is. He sure is. But whatever. At the end of the day, whatever, right? But Jeff Hardy against Randy Orton, this whole feud, and the whole thing with Jeff Hardy wants to have a Hell in a Cell match. This is only his only this is his chance to have that Hell in a Cell match. To do something that could top Shane McMahon's Hell in a Cell, down off the cell with the elbow. Jeff Hardy is going to do something crazy in this match. Now I don't know if it's going to happen during the match or after the match. I'm thinking it's going to happen after the match, because here's what I think what's going to happen. Randy Orton, he's going to win. They're going to fight. Obviously they're going to fight inside the Hell in a Cell, unless Jeff Hardy decides to do it on Mick Foley, from 1998, and climbs up the cell, and then they can start the match from there. And then Jeff Hardy, I don't know, something like that, I guess. But anyways, but I don't think it's gonna happen though. But I think they're gonna have Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton in the ring. It's the here's the thing: if Jeff Hardy comes out first and he climbs up the cell, then that could be a possibility if Jeff Hardy comes out first. If Randy Orton comes out first, then forget about that. They're gonna wrestle in the ring then. But again, it's just me speculating what I think is gonna happen. But anyway, I still think they're gonna wrestle in the ring, and then they'll battle it out. They'll beat the living hell out of each other inside of that Hell in a Cell. And Randy Orton will go for an RKO and win. At the match, Randy Orton will not be done with him. He's gonna try to hurt him anymore, and then Jeff Hardy's gonna fight back. Then Jeff Hardy is gonna do something crazy off the cell onto Randy Orton. Now I doubt that he's gonna take out Randy Orton. I think he's gonna take himself out, because Randy Orton's probably move out of the way. But either way, the one thing to look forward to when it comes to Hell in a Cell is Jeff Hardy doing something crazy off the cell. He might. I hope he doesn't do a whisper in the wind off the cell. Anyway, Jeff Hardy is going to basically kill himself in this Hell in a Cell pay-per-view to steal the show, and we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I'm going for I'm going to go with Randy Orton to win, and then after the match, I'm gonna go with Jeff Hardy doing something crazy off the cell to Randy Orton, which he's not. He's gonna be he's gonna miss anyways, because Randy Orton's probably gonna slither out of the way. All right, next match, WWE Raw Women's Championship. Ronda Rousey, who's the Raw Women's Champion, versus Alexa Bliss. Ronda Rousey wins. Moving on. I'll say this match for last. Which is another Hell in a Cell match, but I'll get to that later. Which Thomas, you point out when I first did the preview, which I lost connection, and then I pressed the end button to end the video by mistake. That was my mistake. But you mentioned fail in the cell. I'll get to that one part later when I get to it. I'm gonna say that for last. But anyways, I'm gonna skip that match. Go to this match. WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. The New Day, either it's gonna be Big E or Xavier Woods, or it's gonna be Big E and Kofi Kingston, or it's gonna be Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. Either way, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about the New Day. And they all go up against Rusev Day, which is Rusev and Aiden English being accompanied by Lana. Anyways, sorry, I was distracted from the notification on my laptop, but and also another spoiler: New Day wins. I know they're gonna win, but do I want them to win? No, fuck the New Day, but whatever. But they're gonna win anyways. They just won the tag belt, so why would they lose it at a random pay-per-view Hell in a Cell against Rusev and Aiden English, and on top of that, Rusev and Aiden English, they're fucking jobbers. So whatever. I'm gonna skip this. I'm gonna skip this next match too to go to this other match, which is from SmackDown, the mixed tag team match, Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella versus The Miz and Maurice. This match is good. Yeah, it's another match I'm looking forward to as well. I heard about the build up. I heard about the promos and the and everything they did too and all. Especially when it comes to Brie Bella almost killing herself on Raw with those two suicide dives. Brie Bella, you need to stop. Oh my god! But yeah, I saw the gif. I saw the gif of it. I like wow, Brie Bella, you you're gonna kill yourself. Don't do that ever again. Unless you do some training to for you to fully come back and to do suicide dives. Other than that, don't do any more suicide dives. Just saying. But as far as this match is, I think this match is gonna be decent. Yeah, and the one reason I say that is because of Brie Bella's performance. But I'm looking forward to more about Daniel Bryan and The Miz when added, other than Brie Bella and Maurice. I mean, it's great. It's great to see Maurice come back and get back in the ring again. As far as Brie Bella, after seeing what Brie Bella was doing, you know, oh my god, I like what's going on with her. But whatever. But who I want to win? The Miz and Maurice. I'm gonna go with them to win. And I'm pretty sure that's going to build up for Brie Bella versus Maurice at WWE Evolution, the All Women's pay per view. So there you go. Next match, the WWE Championship, which it should be the main event, which is not. Which is why this is going to be one of the reason why it's going to be fail in the cell, because the Roman Reigns agenda is preventing AJ Styles to be a main eventer for pay per views. But AJ Styles, the WWE champion versus Samoa Joe. And when it comes to the storyline, folks, what comes to the whole thing with Samoa Joe is talking about AJ Styles' family and try to target his family just to get into his head to play mind games with him. At first, I enjoyed it for what it was when it was doing it for the build up for SummerSlam, and then we get to SummerSlam, and then the whole thing with AJ Styles, calling himself the match, and then you got the cross chanting "Who's your daddy," and I say to myself, I'm starting to hate this storyline now. And then soon enough, when I go to the SmackDown show, and AJ Styles was in the middle of his interview, and and also we get these crowds that I was surrounded by chanting "Who's your daddy" to AJ Styles, and I'm so yep, I hate this feud. Fuck this feud. I blame the fans more than I blame WWE. Even though WWE does get the blame for that too, because that's the best thing you can come up with AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. No, you can't just come up with the fact that to rehash their past. Because fuck TNA, right? Fuck their rivalries. Whatever. No, we gotta talk about their family because that's sports entertainment. George. I call it who give fucking a cell. Well, based on one match, in my opinion, yeah. And also the other match too, which is Ronda Rousey and Alexa Bliss. And also I gotta bring this up too. The whole Roman Reigns agenda, the Shield propaganda, the New Day. Charlotte Flair. Anyways, AJ Styles Samoa Joe. This storyline they're still doing this whole storyline with Samoa Joe is talking about AJ Styles' family, and of what I heard, it was entertaining, but at the same time, I don't care. And they really fucked it up too. By the way, they really fucked up the storyline with the this whole Samoa Joe going at is talking about AJ Styles' family with this whole thing. What Samoa Joe was threatening to go to AJ Styles' home where his family was going to be there. Well, that was a fucking fail, based on how they did it, and it was stupid the way they did it too. But whatever. And then, so yeah, we're getting this match, and guess what, folks? Welcome to AJ Styles and Samoa Joe. This was not good enough to be inside of a cell. And on top of that, it's like what they had SummerSlam. It's just a regular singles match for the WWE Championship. No stipulations. They're not fighting inside of a cell. So it's just a regular one-on-one match when it comes to the blood feud, because AJ Styles is being threatened by Samoa Joe because Samoa Joe's talking about his family. And the best thing they come up with is just a regular singles match for the WWE Championship. Wow, this is some edgy, riveting shit for a feud for AJ Styles and Samoa Joe to clean the Hell in a Cell. Fuck you, WWE. And it's one of the reasons why I don't watch anymore. You know, when it comes to Raw and SmackDown. Especially Raw. Raw's fucking garbage. George. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe feud. I'm not liking it also. Yeah, you and me both, George. To even the Samoa Joe is carried on this feud. Yeah, he has with his promo. And you mentioned that too. Cause let admit, AJ Styles was never a good promo guy back in TNA. Yeah, I agree. And also you said something about and thought Styles versus Joe was going to be Hell in a Cell. Nope, it ain't. There's only two Hell in a Cell matches. One with Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton, because Jeff Hardy wants that match to happen, even though he wants it to happen at WrestleMania. But whatever. And on top of that, you got Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman in the Hell in a Cell, because that feud between Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman is way more bigger than AJ Styles and Samoa Joe's feud. Bullshit. And another reason why, Thomas, shout out to you, fail in the cell, because AJ Styles and Samoa Joe, it should be inside of a Hell in a Cell. After what they did at SummerSlam, where AJ Styles cost himself the match, why would you have another singles match when AJ Styles could cost himself a match again? That makes no fucking sense. I mean, it would have been nice if it was just if it was a no disqualification match. No, it's just a regular singles match. Like, again, another singles match after what AJ Styles did at SummerSlam. You want this to happen again? Stupid. And it just shows you once again that they don't give a fuck about this feud between Styles and Joe. Then why do it? I would have been better off if it was AJ Styles versus Randy Orton at feud instead, or at least the Miz. But whatever, right? What do I know? At least have a stipulation. Maybe they'll do. It's just me. Coming in with my high hopes and with expectation. Maybe they will add stipulation during the pay-per-view. Maybe, I don't know, but I doubt that. I fucking doubt. I fucking doubt that. George, so you have to so you have two two lame feuds in the Hell in a Cell, but Styles versus Joe is not it's not in the Hell in a Cell. Up to the E. Yeah. Well, just say that. Well, here's the thing: Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton, they go way back. Their feuds were good at the time. I'd rather take that feud, Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton, over Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman's feud. And as far as AJ Styles and Joe's feud, when it comes to WWE, because involving the family, one of the reasons why I don't like it. But this feud, they're carrying it in a way, especially Samoa Joe, but not just because of the attacks and all that and the fights, but because of the promo cutting that Samoa Joe does. Samoa Joe is very good, and Samoa Joe should be the guy. He should be the right guy to get behind, for the machine to have him be the focal point instead of Roman Reigns. You know. But anyways, but yeah, as far as what I want to win between AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. Now here's the thing: this match is gonna be great. Just like it was at SummerSlam, it's gonna be great. These guys always put out great matches, even outside of the WWE, put out great matches. And they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it again. Who I want to win? I don't see Samoa Joe win, folks. I see AJ Styles retaining if he doesn't get disqualified again. And then WWE is going to do another singles match where it's going to be for the WWE Championship again. No stipulations and all that. But whatever. But I'm going AJ Styles to win. Because WWE doesn't believe in Samoa Joe anyways. And just like they don't believe in AJ Styles either. For some reason, they don't want to put the belt on Samoa Joe. They won't even put the Universal Championship belt on Samoa Joe during his feud against Brock Lesnar. And that was last year. And we don't know why this man didn't do it. Roman Reigns. Garbage. George. They have truly buried and ruined Braun Strowman because it all for boring lames. Once again, fuck WWE. Yeah, they did. Yeah, there was so much money and so much value for Braun Strowman. And they wasted it. They threw it right down the toilet for boring fuckface. That's what happened when you get over. That's what happened when you get more over than Roman Reigns. When you get more over than Roman Reigns, you get that popularity. You get those fans like you know that they cheer for you, and you're a babyface during those times, and then Vince McMahon has to turn them heel because they don't want Roman Reigns to be overshadowed by the more popular act. I have heard rumors in Hell in a Cell a title change might occur. It would be the WWE Championship, so WWE might see a new WWE champ. Well, we'll see if the rumors is true. But I think WWE is going to try to have AJ Styles to go for that longest WWE Championship reign to break the record of CM Punk's longest title reign. That's what I think they're going to do. So yeah, I don't see AJ Styles doing that belt anyways because for one thing he's on the cover of WWE 2K19, which is going to be coming out I believe next month in October, or I think close around November. So yeah, so they're gonna keep the belt on him until they decide until they decide who they want to get the belt off of AJ Styles. So Nakamura, by the way, just saying. But that's just me hoping that will happen. I'm not happy with the way they booking Nakamura. Speaking of Nakamura, not even on the card. Will he be on the pre-show? I don't know. He might not. But to be honest with you, who cares? They fucked up Nakamura just like they fucked up Asuka. But now let's get to the main event. That's going to be inside the Universal Championship with Mick Foley as a special guest referee. This whole thing happened because Braun Strowman cashing in to have this, for this match to happen. Because his reasoning is because, I'm Braun Strowman. I'm cashing in at Hell in a Cell. We're gonna fight inside of the Hell in a Cell match, so that your boys won't be able to get in the cell. Even though they could find bolt cutters and cut the chain off and get in the cell. That's the logic for you. And by the way, folks, it's been done for years. So don't say, oh, that Triple H and Shawn Michaels against Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. Sorry about that. Sirens. No, I couldn't do. But anyways, um, John Cena, Alberto Del Rio, and CM Punk. Miz and R-Truth, they beat up on Cena and Del Rio and Punk, and they got the entire locker room, got the entire locker room empty out to try to get into the cell, and they finally came in with bolt cutters to break to get into the cell. So yeah, don't tell me they can't do that. That's not gonna happen when it's been done years ago. Anyways, but yeah, Braun Strowman versus the WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns. So WWE decided to have Braun Strowman be a heel, just to try to get Roman Reigns over, and in a way, it is kind of working. But at the end of the day, you decide WWE decided to sacrifice the hot act in Braun Strowman at the early day for Braun Strowman, have him flipping ambulance, trucks, whatever, production trucks, taking down steel equipments to crush Lesnar and Kane. The whole thing that did, these funny skits that did with him with the Miz and the Miz Taraj, and Bar, and then the whole thing you know with Strowman picking a partner in the in the crowd at WrestleMania 34, where he picked the kid, and that got him over. We all said at the time that was stupid storyline, that was stupid booking, but at the end of the day, it got Braun Strowman over. It got him over. These crowds were going nuts when he comes out. Huge pop, and then they was trying to get these hands for Braun Strowman, one of his catchphrase. He won the Great Royal Rumble to win the trophy and the belt. And they had won on the briefcase, and we all know why they had won that briefcase too, by the way, to do the summer scam, with Lesnar and Reigns. And more scams along the way with that too, by the way. They did all that with Braun Strowman, where he's popular, he's getting over, he's a babyface. People love him. People are investing in him. And they decided to throw that all away, turn him heel against Roman Reigns. It's the same thing that they've been doing with Cena for years, and now they're doing the same thing with Roman Reigns in this modern era. Bullshit. He's never gonna get over. Roman Reigns. He's never gonna get over. People are delusional thinking that he's gonna get over, and years later. Well, we'll see. But and here's the thing: has it happened with Cena? No. People still hate Cena. People still boo Cena, even though he's not there that much anymore. Fuck you, Cena. And fuck you, Roman. And by the way, folks, when it comes to this match, when you add Mick Foley as the special guest referee, here's the thing: when this match was first announced, I'm not gonna watch. I'm not interested. Why should I give a fuck about this? It's Roman Reigns. It's all about Roman Reigns. It's all about Roman Reigns. Because being a fighting champion, not that he's Universal Champion. Yeah, he's a fighting champion. Yet he hasn't defended the title. But hey, this is what people wanted though. Yeah, yeah, I got it. And I hope all you people are happy. Yeah, I got Roman Reigns as your Universal Champion, and with him being the fighting champion, and yeah, he hasn't had to defend the belt since Finn Balor. It's been 3 weeks so far. He has to defend the belt. Same thing with Ronda Rousey, by the way. Ronda Rousey says she's gonna be a fighting champion on Raw, and look what happened. No belt, no title defense on Raw as World Women's Champion. But yeah, like I said before, Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman wasn't interested to watch the match anyways. This Hell in a Cell match because it's all about the Roman Reigns agenda. And on top of that, they think because they're gonna add the Mick Foley into this mix to be the referee. For me being a long time Mick Foley fan, still am. I don't agree with him that thing with Joy Ryan with the dick flip, but Mick Foley, who I look up to as my idol in wrestling, one of my favorites of all time. They expect me to a fan like me, a Mick Foley fan like me to watch this because Mick Foley is involved in this. I don't care. I don't care if they do a spot where Mick Foley is grabbed by Braun Strowman and then throws him into the wall, or takes Mick Foley up to the cell and throws him up to the cell to a broadcast table. I don't give a fuck. I ain't watching. This is a main event. Good. I'll cut it up from there, and I won't give a fuck. And then after that I'll go straight to my Hell in a Cell review. When I do it. Afterwards basically. And by the way, I'll go be working. By the way, I don't know if I'm gonna be on time to watch Hell in a Cell. The season now because the summer season is now come and gone. But I don't know if I'm gonna be there on time to watch Hell in a Cell. But I'll still watch Hell in a Cell. When I come out of work, and just let you all know that too. By the way. But anyways, I'm not gonna care about this match. And on top of that, Roman Reigns just won that belt. They finally decided to put that belt on Roman Reigns after years of not putting the belt on him. And people were really gonna think that that Roman Reigns is gonna lose that belt, by after he finally won from Brock Lesnar. It's the same thing that people thought that Roman Reigns is gonna lose that belt against Finn Balor the night after SummerSlam, after winning it 24 hours later. No, we all know what the end game is gonna be. Roman Reigns is gonna win because fuck Braun Strowman. Fuck Braun Strowman, right? Where the people that want Braun Strowman to be Universal Champion now? Where are they now? Oh yeah, they're booing Braun Strowman now because he's a heel. Because they're WWE sheeps, they're WWE cultists. They'll do whatever the WWE tells them to do. To do. So yeah, fuck this match. I'm not watching. I don't care who wins. Just be honest. I don't care if Mick Foley just take a bump. In his age right now that he's in. Fuck this match. George, the thing is, I don't hate Roman. I do. I'll say Reigns. I just don't find him charismatic. Oh yeah, he's not charismatic. You want why? Because he's the uncharismatic anathema. I think that's how Bruce Bliss said it. Yeah, the uncharismatic anathema. You also said, or entertaining. Oh yeah, you could check that one as your first thing about Roman Reigns. He's not entertaining. He's fucking boring. He doesn't do anything that entertains me. Because he doesn't even try. He has a look on his face like he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a bother. Basically, you got a guy who could give a bother. Who I'm trying to find the right words here. Fugabaru to give a fuck or whatever. You know. Anyway, the point is he doesn't give a fuck. So fuck Roman Reigns. He's just boring and giving John Cena a push. Exactly. That's what it is. But it's worse. It's worse than the Cena push. But yeah, there you go. I guess so. I'll keep up the match, and they can have Roman Reigns win all they want. I don't care. I still won't care. Even if he loses the belt, I still won't care. It's going to go back to Roman Reigns anyways, because that's Roman Reigns' belt. That belt was made for Roman Reigns. That ugly ass period championship belt is made for Roman Reigns. So there you go. So let me go back to the matches again. And I'll end it from here. Ziggler, McIntyre defend the Raw tag titles against Rollins and Ambrose from the Shield. And Ziggler, McIntyre are to retain. Charlotte versus Becky for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Charlotte to it, Becky to win. Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton inside the Hell in a Cell match. Randy wins. Ronda Rousey defends her Raw title against Alexa Bliss. Ronda Rousey to retain. And also because of the rumor that it's going to be Ronda Rousey versus Nikki Bella at the WWE Evolution pay-per-view. Why? I don't know. I wish I knew. Roman Reigns defends his Universal Championship at Hell in a Cell versus Braun Strowman. Mick Foley, special guest referee. Who cares? New Day defend the SmackDown tag titles against Rusev and Aiden English. New Day wins, but I want Aiden and Rusev to win, but we all know that's not gonna happen. Styles defends the WWE Championship against Joe. Styles to win, and finally, Bryan and Brie versus Miz and Morris to win. And there you go, folks. That's my preview for WWE Hell in a Cell, or should I say, WWE Fail in the Cell 20 preview. Another thing, they should make Roman a silent badass. Well, they tried that before, and that was the cool thing about Roman Reigns at the time. But now, he's cutting a promo, and I could give a I could bother to give a fuck. Yeah, so there you go. We'll see what happens. Hell in a Cell this Sunday. Am I looking forward to the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view? No, but their matches are that do interest me on the show. So yeah. And that being said, thank you all for watching. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Robert Serrano Jr., Natural Born Driller. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. If you enjoyed this preview, thumbs up, thumbs down. Choice is yours alone. I'll talk to you all later on with my 205 Live review, and maybe I'll do the NXT review as well afterwards. But yeah, with that being said, thank you all for watching. You all take care. Peace on the streets. Peace, George. Talk to you all later on. But for now, I'm out.